Namaskar, I am Prakash Astrologer presenting you month of March 2016's monthly forecast for all of you, Aries to Pisces. The predictions are based on your moon sign. If your moon sign is Aries, the coming month for you, may I say that position of Mars, Saturn, Moon, all three of them combined, united in 8th house. Aries, you have to be very careful about your health, about your well-being, about your financial backing. At the same time, your personal relationship, your family life. Sometimes stress level can be sky high. Make sure you should not involve yourself in any kind of a family disputes or arguments or conflict. If you are, you have to be very, very careful. You must consult your elders, family members, your parents, before you take any aggressive tone or any kind of attitude. This coming month can test your fiber. This coming month can test you properly. You have to be very careful about your financial backing, about your family relationship, about your task, timing. Refrain from any kind of a out of control behavior. Refrain from any kind of a living conflicts and arguments. Health wise, if you're diabetic or if you have any problem with your lower abdomen, digestive system, blood or urine, you must consult your doctor. This coming month can be a testing month for you. You have to be in control, calm. At the same time, you have to make sure that you should be on the right track. You have to make sure that you should not be led by somebody who's leading you on a wrong path. You have to be very careful about your decisions, your choices. Whatever you do, make sure that should not be superficial, fake. Whatever you do or in your routine, make sure your practice should not involve any kind of a illegality or some sort of a cheating or scam. You have to be aware of any kind of theft or deception as well. You can be trapped in a illegal trap or something like that. You have to be very careful about your well-being. You have to consider a long-term future. You have to make sure that few minutes thrills will not give you a future. As long as your discipline is strong, as long as your sincerity is there, as long as your honesty is there, we can only consider a long-term future, which will be fine. But if you are already involved in a legal issue, then please do consult a proper advice from a legal consultant or expert and try to be on the right track regarding your decision or choices. Aries, this month, you have to be, may I say that, in control, calm. There will be few professional opportunities, but the support system should be there, give you some sort of a backing to achieve those opportunities and materialize those opportunities to build something very dignified or unique. Communication path have to be correct. Communication doors should be open all the time. And may I say that you should be on the right track. Task of the month for Aries, for the coming month of March, first thing first, take 800 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. Take 8 kilogram basmati rice, 8 kilogram sugar, donate to the temple in the langar. May I say that, take 5 kilogram chana dal, donate to the temple in the langar. Take 6 dry coconuts, touch your forehead and throw it in the deepest lake. Another task which is quite important, if you can manage it, donate 11 kilogram whole meal atta or 25 kg whole meal atta to the temple in the langar. And time to time, make sure you are taking your elders' blessings. Try not to hurt anyone's feeling or pride or ego. Precaution of the month for Aries. The biggest precaution I can only recommend you. Refrain from foul temper. Refrain from leaving conflict or argument. Control yourself, your word of speech, your behavior, your conduct, your attitude. Chanting of the month for Aries, which can give you protection. Om Sharim Harim Strim Hum Fat. 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 More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Taurus for month of March in 2016. May I say that Saturn, Mars, Moon in 7th house. Mars 7th aspect on the Lagna. Saturn 7th aspect on the Lagna. Mercury and Venus in house of luck in the 9th house. There are quite a few complications, issues, challenges, scenarios. May I say that you have to overcome all those hindrances, obstacles, delays. Resources are just waiting for you. Dignified opportunities are just waiting for you. New doors of luck are going to open for you. End of the day, the requirement is your positive attitude. You got to have an attitude, get up and do. We need somebody full of action, not talking, action. This particular month can change the whole game. There are two combinations. I have to sort it out. The position of Sun and Ketu in 10th house, this is like a sun eclipse. The combination of Jupiter or Rahu in your 4th house, which is a Chandal dosh. House of profession affected by sun eclipse. 4th house, the house of family happiness or peace of mind, affected by Chandal dosh. Here we go. Profession will offer you challenges, technical challenges, complexity regarding technicality, adverse circumstances, legal issues. Sometimes your own superior or higher authorities will not support you. You can be victimized. You can be pulled into a legal conflict. So let's not go into that. Somebody try to trap you into a situation which involve legality. You have to watch your step and action at the same time, where you're talking, how you're talking, what you're saying. Don't grass up anybody. A trap is there waiting for you. So let's not be trapped. Personal life. Sometimes realities, expectation, assumptions will not match. Try not to adopt any kind of a superficial attitude. Try not to be something or someone you want to be, which you are not. Sometimes we want to be this, we want to be that, but reality is very different. So you can't afford to be that. So you got to smell the coffee. Be real. And you got to find out those issues and problems and solutions in the real time system, not in a superficial time system. Nobody is here to rescue you. You have to rescue yourself. You cannot rely on anybody. There are few differences of opinion within family members. There's nothing strange about it. We are living in a democratic society. People do have a difference of opinion and you have to respect those opinions. And sometimes you have to give each other time and space. Time and space can resolve a lot of issues. As long as you don't challenge somebody or threaten somebody or insult or humiliate somebody, give each other time and space. Everything will be fine. But try not to superimpose those different opinions and try to forcefully create something which is actually not there. That will backfire on you. So let's not try to create something which is not even there. You can't create anything in the air. You got to have some sort of a support or base or some sort of an understanding. Taurus, the task of the month for you, you should be doing it. First thing first, take 4 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park again and again. Second task, try to have your meal in the kitchen. Third task, Take 4 dry coconuts, touch your forehead and throw it in the deepest lake. Another task, take 1 kilogram black sesame seeds, wrap it in your own pure woolen jumper and keep that in the loft, or keep that particular wrap in your bedroom but higher than your own height. So these particular tasks can balance the equation. At the same time, try to wear a gold square piece in a gold chain around your neck. So here we go. Precaution wise, technically you have to have a backing, you got to have a support, and try not to do something which you can't justify, and you have to be on the correct path. And second part is, refrain from very stubborn attitude or arrogance. Now that won't work. Your arrogance will create a biggest problem for yourself. Your stubborn attitude will only create enemies for you. Let's not go into that. Let's not cross that, please. Let's cross that particular attitude for good. Let it go for good. As long as you're humble, you can talk, you're laughing and joking, and your feet are on the ground, you'll be fine. As when you adopt a superficial attitude, your feet will not be on the ground, and that will never be. Then you'll have a lot of issues and problems. So these are the, technically you have to be in the correct path. May I say that the chant of the month for you, Taurus, Om Bhaskaraye Vidmahe Mahatejaye Dhimahi Tanno Surya Prachodayat. Om Bhaskaraye Vidmahe Mahatejaye Dhimahi Tanno Surya Prachodayat. Om Bhaskaraye Vidmahe Mahatejaye Dhimahi Tanno Surya Prachodayat. More you do it, more you achieve it. But this is one of the finest chanting. If you're going through a rough patch or rough ride, or going through a lot of technical issues or conflicts and arguments or industrial tribunal, please do this chanting to the maximum. Going to talk about Gemini. Gemini, this particular month of March 2016. May I say that position of Mercury and Venus both are in 8th house. But after mid-month, the Mercury is going to shift towards 9th house. Before the first half of the month can be challenging. First of the half of the month can test your fiber. But second half of the month will be promising. You'll achieve rise in luck, prosperity. You'll be in contact with highly professional people. May I say that you'll be in contact with those people who are decision maker, offer you opportunity, support, backing. But may I say that Sun, Mercury, Ketu in the 9th house. The combination of Sun and Ketu, Mercury, Ketu, and is not a good combination. That combination is technically, astrologically, that combination is not recommended for anybody. You only create an issue with your lack of success or prosperity or obstacles or lack of peace and harmony or technical issues. So here we go. But may I say that after 19th of March, the position of Mercury in 10th house in Pisces is not very promising. You have to be very careful about your health, well-being. You have to be very careful about your conduct and behavior. Sometimes tension level can be sky high. You'll come across major obstacles, delays, waste of time. Sometimes your own people will treat you like anything. Your own people will treat you in a very nasty way. So you got to be extremely cautious, may I say very careful about your attitude, at the same time your behavior and conduct. Refrain from any kind of a stubborn attitude or arrogance, any kind of arrogance that will not pay you back. And technically, Gemini, you have to be on the right path or correct path. The task of the month for Gemini, for in the month of March, first thing first, donate 8 kilogram pure ghee, 8 kilogram whole moong to the temple, whole moong dal and pure ghee, 8 kilogram each, donate it to the temple in the langar. Next task, which is quite important, Take 6 kilogram basmati rice, float in the fastest flowing river. Take 6 liter mustard oil, put the whole mustard oil in the steel pan or steel parat and look your whole body shadow in it and pour it on the ground on especially, may I say that Saturday morning. Another task which you should be doing it, which will be helpful, take 3 kilogram chana dal, float in the fastest flowing river. So these are your tasks. May I say that the other thing which you should be doing it, mix saffron and milk, make a paste, do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead. Precaution wise, refrain from non-vegetarian food, alcohol, or any kind of intoxication, and try not to involve too much in smoking. The chanting of the month, which is a protection, biggest protection for you at this particular moment or scenario. And Gemini, you need this all the time because Mercury position is not very prominent in the month of March for you, Gemini. Ang harim sharim kalim chamundae vichay. Ang harim sharim kalim chamundae vichay. Ang harim sharim kalim chamundae vichay. More you do this, more you achieve the rising. The finest code for chanting, for achieving power, authority, success, prosperity, and rising. When we talk about Cancer. Cancer this coming month of March for you. May I say that from the 7th of March till the end of this month, the position of Venus, the position of Mercury. So these two planets are playing around. May I say that due to that there will be delay in materializing your plans. There will be a lot of delays and hiccups and waste of time. Sometimes your expenditure can be sky high. Beware of any kind of financial loss, theft or deception or cheating. Sometimes your expected financial gain is not there. Personal happiness can be distorted up and down. May I say that the position of Mercury and Venus and Ketu in 8th house, I will not wish it for you. You have to be very careful about your health, your abdomen, your knees, your male and female health, and beware of an accident. At the same time, if there are any issue with your health, then please do consult your doctor. Try not to be your own self and try not to be your doctor to yourself. No. So you must visit your consultant. Seek for a proper advice. Try not to hide anything. You have to talk to somebody who knows what they're doing, especially people who are qualified medical professional. Please do talk when it comes to your health. So this particular month can be challenging regarding your health. At the same time, may I say that you have to give a correction to your behavior, your conduct, your dealing, your way of thinking. So try not to be too negative, try to be positive. The chanting and the task of the precautions for you. First thing first, the task of the month for Cancerian. First thing first, take a copper coin, make a hole in the center, put a silver chain through it, try to wear it around your neck as a pendant. Another task which you should be doing it, the task is in a glass bottle or glass jar filled with 43 blue flowers. 43 blue flowers. On each flower write your name. But when I say flower, means petals. 43 petals or 43 flowers convert into petals and no stems. But fill it in the glass jar and cover it with a glass lid and bury in the ground on Friday. This is an important task. Second task, donate 8 kilogram bananas to temple in the langar. Try to keep 2 solid silver balls in your pocket. Another task, take 8 kilogram gourd, float in the fastest flowing river. Another task, take 5 kilogram rice, float in the fastest flowing river. So these are the tasks you must do. At the same time, keep calm. Precaution wise, beware of deception, cheating and theft or financial losses. And the chanting of the month for Cancerian, for month of March, Om Halarim Baglamukhi Sarv दुष्टानम वाचम मुखम पदम स्तंभय जीवाम की लाए बुद्धिम विनाशाय हलरीम ओम स्वाहा ओम हलरीम बगलामुखी सर्वदुष्टानम वाचम मुखम पदम स्तंभय जीवाम की लाए बुद्धिम विनाशाय हलरीम ओम स्वाहा. More you do it, more you achieve it. We talk about Leo. Leo, the coming month of March for you. May I say that till 13th of March, Sun's 7th aspect on the Lagna. Sun is looking at the own sign from the 7th house. So due to that, the income resources will be promising. Status prestige will be getting higher and higher. Legal authority support will be more and more. Your efforts, your get up and do attitude, your vision will offer you opportunities, resolve a lot of your problems and complications. But may I say that Sun and Ketu in the 7th house, you have to look after your marriage. You have to look after your relationship. You got to make sure there should not be any misunderstanding in your marriage or relationship. You have to be cautious and may I say very careful about your marriage and relationship. At the same time, if there are any technical issue or problem or legal issue, you must seek a proper legal advice. But after 14th of March, Sun's position in the 8th house is still not very good. You'll come across unexpected delays, waste of time, stumbling blocks, health issues, sometimes insecurity. But you got to deal it properly. You have to listen to your elders, your parents, your teachers, your masters, your guru, or a consultant. You got to act with a tact. You got to be extraordinarily careful about how you're conducting, what you're doing, where are your priorities, what are your priorities. So these are your scenario, you have to acknowledge it. The task of the month for Leo. Donate, first thing first, donate wholemeal atta and whole moong dal, whatever the quantity you can afford it. 10 kilogram each to temple in the langar. Next task, take 8 blue flowers, write your own name in each flower and bury in the ground, especially Friday evening. Next task, take 4 kilogram black salt, bury in the ground, especially Saturday morning. Another task, take 6 dry coconuts, touch your forehead, throw it in the deepest lake. They can be any. Mix saffron, milk, make a paste, do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead. So these are your tasks. So please do it if you can. Precaution wise, refrain from behavior problems, stubborn attitude, any kind of issues or problems. At the same time, may I say that keep calm and beware of deception, cheating or legal problem or living conflict. The chant of the month for Leo. Om Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajra Verochaniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Om Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajra Verochaniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Virgo. Virgo, month of March for you. May I say that the position of Mercury, the position of Venus, the position of Mercury and Venus from 5th house to 6th house, and the position of Sun and Ketu in the 6th house, the combination of Sun, Mercury, Venus, Ketu in the 6th house, you'll go through a lot of struggle. The coming month of March for you, a lot of hassles. You'll have a lot of issues and scenarios. You have to overcome a lot of technicalities. But you have to be on the right track and be positive. It might possible people try to cheat you. People will do their very best to rob you around. People will do their very best to misguide you or take advantage of your situation. There are few legal issues, official problems. You can come across a lot of rivals, opposition, delays. But may I say that after 18th of March, the position of Mercury is going to change more negative, which will create A lot of family issues, family rows, conflicts, fruitless tensions, unnecessary tensions, a lot of difference opinion with loved one. And sometimes this particular phase can be temporary, but you have to be very careful how you deal with situations, scenarios. You have to be very careful about your word or speech. You have to be extremely cautious and careful where you want to go and how you want to do. Virgo, this particular month for you, month of March. First thing first, the task of the month, take 12 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park on any day. Donate whole meal atta, whole moong dal to temple in the langar. Quantity should be 10 kilogram each. Another task, mix saffron and milk, make a paste. Do with a saffron tilak on your forehead. Another task, which is quite important, take 12 kilogram chana dal. Donate to the langar. Especially day should be Wednesday or Thursday. Another task, take 12 blue flowers, write your own name in each flower and bury in the ground on Friday evening. Take 3 kilogram rice, 3 kilogram chana dal mixed together, float in the fastest flowing river. Another task, take 3 kilogram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. So these are your tasks. Precaution wise, refrain from deception, cheating or theft or arguments. And chanting for you, Eng Harim Sharim Kalim Chamundai Viche. 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 More you do it, more you achieve it. When you talk about Libra, Libra this coming month of March, from the 7th, your Lord planet Venus will be in 5th house. 5th house with Sun, Mercury, Ketu. May I say that this coming month for you can be challenging. You have to be very careful about your educational success, especially if you're a student. If you're involved in a new project or ventures and you want to materialize a lot of your vision and planning, you have to really on the right track. Technically, you've got to have a support system. Technically, you have to be in the correct path. If the technical backing is there, the success will be assured. No doubt about it. This coming month, you have to be very careful about your health, about your well-being. Life can be full of comforts, luxuries, lifestyle. But there are few challenges, complications, hassles, oppositions. There will be a lot of struggle as well. At the same time, there will be a lot of running around, waste of time. You can be all over the place. As longer you are on the correct path, as longer you're willing to give what it takes, as longer you're very disciplined, nobody can stop your success. Nobody can divert your way. No. As longer you're very well focused, you will be fine. But at the same time, may I say that beware of financial deception, cheating. If somebody come along and sells you a dream, don't buy it. Think before you act anything. Think before you speak. Think before you make any commitment. Whatever you do, beware of any financial losses due to cheating or deception or organized issues like a scam or scandal. Libra, this particular month you have to be on guard. Politely speaking, you have to be extremely careful. You are on your own and people can be there around you to take advantage of you, not supporting you. No. Libra, this coming month, may I say that task of the month for you, donate your sisters, your nieces, the female relatives of your family, money, goodie bags or something unique. Second part is The task: donate 5 religious priests, mixed color blanket, bananas, money. Take 11 dry whole coconut, touch your head or skull and throw it in the deepest lake. Another task which you should be doing it: take 2 kilogram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. So these are your tasks. Precaution wise, don't take too many financial risks or professional risks or financial risks, and try to have a technical support. If somebody tries to sell you an idea, don't buy it. Don't trust everything whatever anybody is saying to you. This can be a cock and bull story, just pure fantasy, not reality. Libra, this particular month, you have to be on guard, you have to be very careful, you have to be extremely cautious. Libra, this particular month, you have to be there. This is a precaution, refrain from any cheating or deception. Chanting of the month for Libra for the coming month of March: Om Harim Ghrine Suryai Adityai Sharim Om. Om Harim Ghrine Suryai Adityai Sharim Om. Om Harim Ghrine Suryai Adityai Sharim Om. More you do it, more you achieve it. When we talk about Scorpio. Scorpio, this coming month, the Lagna is occupied by Mars, Saturn and Moon. The 10th house, the house of profession, the house of profession, the house of status, prestige, honor is occupied by Chandal Dosh, Jupiter and Rahu. The 4th house, the house of family, happiness, the peace of mind, is affected by sun eclipse. This coming month can be challenging. This coming month can be mixture of everything. As longer you accepted challenge, as longer you face challenge or go through challenge and you deal with this particular challenging situation, you will be handsomely rewarded. As longer you are very thoughtful, as longer you use your intelligence, as longer you're living your life with a common sense, you will be fine. As longer you have a ability to question things and try to analyze things, you will be okay. This coming month can offer you resources, certain success, certain losses. You might make money through quick sales and purchase, buy and sell. But may I say that after 14th, beware of any kind of a change of place or running around or hustle and bustle or sudden changes. There will be few hiccups. Profession will offer you challenges. Profession will make you to run around. Few fluctuation, ups and downs are there, which involve change of place and very quick fix decisions. But whatever you do, you have to use your common sense, sharp intelligence and quick action. You can't afford to linger on with things and just say, I'll think about it and let me see. It won't work. You got to have a attitude, or may I say, instinct of a fighter aircraft pilot. You observe, you analyze, you deal with it. You don't linger on with it. Just go for it. Scorpio, this particular month can be full of challenges. I hope you do have a common sense. You haven't buried the common sense in a university or school or a college or in your graduation or in the family or in the house. I hope you carry your common sense with you and use it occasionally all the time. May I say that? Then situation will be fine. Common sense will protect you from deception, cheating. Common sense will protect you from any kind of a financial trap or any kind of a legal trap, any kind of a professional loss or cheating. Common sense will prevail you. Yes. Scorpio, this particular month, the task of the month: take 10 dry coconuts, touch your forehead and throw it in the deepest lake. Take 4 kilogram black sesame seeds, wrap it in your own pure woolen jumper and keep it in the loft. Take 700 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. Soak 3 kilogram whole moong in the water and, may I say that, and feed the birds on Wednesday. Soak in the water on Tuesday, feed the birds on Wednesday. Or donate 3 kilogram whole moong, 3 kilogram pure ghee to the temple in the langar. So please do these tasks. Precaution wise, refrain from foul temper, out of control behavior. At the same time, Scorpio, this particular month of March, and may I say that is quite important. Chanting of the month, you have to do, maximize your chanting. Om Ganesh Rinam Chinde Varnayam Hom Name Fat. 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 More you do it, more you achieve it. To talk about Sagittarius. Sagittarius, the month of March for you. May I say that the 12th house is occupied by Mars, Saturn, Moon. Second house is occupied by Mercury and Venus. This coming month will bring a lot of excitation, temper, running around, a lot of hustle and bustle. You might involve in a lot of dealings of selling or buy and sell of property or cars. The expenditure will be sky high. You will come across few unique opportunities, but it all depends on how you're dealing with those opportunities. The income resources are there to support your lifestyle and system, but as long as you have a space, you have an attitude, you have energy, and you have a support system to deal with those opportunities, and you have nothing to lose. But you have to work really hard to achieve your desirable goal. Sometimes family support is there, sometimes family support will not be there. But whatever the situation is, you have to tackle the whole situation technically. Health-wise, take care of your eyesight, take care of your back, and take care of your lower abdomen. These are the very important tasks. And may I say that this particular month of March for Sagittarius, you have to think before you act. More you do it, more you achieve it. May I say that the task which I'm going to offer you, first thing first, take 12 kilogram rice, float in the fastest flowing river. Second task, take 1200 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. Another task which you should be doing it is quite important. Take 9 dry coconuts, touch your forehead, throw it in the deepest lake. Another task, time to time, please do visit a dog home and offer dog feed, chicken-based dog feed to dog home, please. So these are your tasks. Precaution wise, if you're taking any loan or you want to remortgage your house, think seriously, very carefully. Another particular precaution, you have to be very careful about your action, your conduct. And Sagittarius, this particular month for March for you, the chant of the month for you, Om Sharim Harim Strim Hum Fat. Om Sharim Harim Strim Hum Fat. Om Sharim Harim Strim Hum Fat. More you do it, more you achieve it. We talk about Capricorn. Capricorn this particular month. May I say this? The month of March for Capricorn, the combination of Moon, Mars, Saturn on 11th house, Jupiter, Rahu, Chandal Dosh in 8th house, Sun and Ketu, combination of like a sun eclipse in 2nd house, Mercury, Venus in Lagna. So this particular month of March for Capricorn, profession will offer you challenges, complication. Profession, you have to run around, you have to make a few changes. There might be a change of place, no doubt about it. But you have to create that change by yourself. But there are few tensions, you have to deal with it regarding personal life or professional life. Sometimes you come across a lot of financial complications, few different opinions with your loved ones, family members, issues or clashes. But if you're already involved in any legal argument or conflict, you have to be extra careful. But few different opinion or issues will be there, but you got to handle those situations. Technically, you have to be on the correct path. If you need a legal advice, you must consult a legal expert. But this is quite important. But this coming month will raise your expenditure and sometimes offer you technical issues or problems in personal level or professional level. Saturn will create obstacles sometimes, technical obstacles or issues or scenarios. But you have to build up your efforts all the time to overcome those issues and problems. But be positive, be active, be dynamic, be creative. Capricorn, the task of the month for you, should be doing it. Take 8 dry coconut, touch your forehead, throw it in the deepest lake. Take 8 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. Take 8 kilogram chana dal, donate to the langar in the temple. Take 11 kilogram basmati rice, flow it in the fastest flowing river. Another task which you should be doing it, take 1100 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. So these are your tasks. Precaution wise, watch your actions, conduct and decision. Try not to rush into anything regarding your decision making strategy. Don't rush into anything, please. The chant of the month for Capricorn. Eng harim sharim kalim bhur bhave swahe. Eng harim sharim kalim tat savitur varneniyam. Eng harim sharim kalim bhargode vasya dhimahi. Eng harim sharim kalim dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Eng harim sharim kalim. These are your chanting. 4 codes we are using. Eng harim sharim kalim and create a fusion, Bhinpat Priyog with Gayatri. You can achieve supreme status, prestige, honor and dignified success. Please do it. If you talk about Aquarius, the month of March for you. This month is a very tricky month. The Lagna is acquired by Sun and Ketu. 7th house is occupied by Jupiter and Rahu. Sun eclipse is on the Lagna and Chandal Dosha in the 7th house. Running around will be quite a lot. You'll come across a lot of challenges, complications, scenarios, issues. There will be a lot of hustle and bustle. Sometimes you feel like you can be all over the place. Struggle will be more than your imagination. Sometimes you'll be out of your comfort zone. A lot of command, demand, task, a lot of responsibilities will be there. You have to be very careful about your health, well-being, any kind of a migraine, any issue with your eyesight, and beware of any sharp pain in your lower abdomen or tummy, and beware of any kind of a cheating or deception. But this coming month will offer you all kind of challenges, complications. You have to be on guard. May I say that very, very careful. Saturn is retrograde. Due to that, domestic situation can be uncertain. It can be there, it might not be there. Sometimes expenditure can be sky high, more than your imagination. Aquarius, you have to be very careful about your decisions, about your choices, about your personal decision, about your professional life, everything you do. Aquarius, this particular month for you, you have to be making sure that if you need advice, you must go and see an expert before you make any decision. You cannot make a decision with only emotions. You cannot make a decision only with your instinct. You got to be technically you have to be on the correct path. At the same time, you have to be very careful about your expenditure, about your hidden losses or any kind of things like that. And technically, you have to be on the right track. Aquarius, task of the month for you. Take 7 kilogram barley, feed the birds. Take 7 square pieces of fine silver, put in a steel jug, fill it with river water, mix saffron and milk, do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead, donate whole moong and pure ghee, whatever the quantity you can afford, 2 kilo, 5 kilo each, 12 kilo each, please do it. And another task which you should be doing it is quite important. Invite a religious person at your place and offer him 10 kilogram basmati chawal. Please do it. And time to time donate money to the local blind school. Precaution wise, refrain from any kind of a rash, impulsive actions. Try not to be over stubborn and aggressive. Be careful. Chanting of the month for you, Aquarius. Om Harim Ghrene Suryaye Adityaye Sharim Om. Om Harim Ghrene Suryaye Adityaye Sharim Om. More you do it, more you achieve it. When we talk about Pisces, the coming month of March for you. Pisces, Jupiter, Rahu, Chandal Dosh in 6th house. Sun and Ketu in the form of sun eclipse in 12th house. This coming month is full of struggle, hassles, challenges, situations, complications. You have to be very careful about your health, well-being. You have to be extremely cautious, may I say very careful about your financial backing, about your health and your happiness. Sometimes resources are there, sometimes you have to be very clever or careful about your choices. May I say that whatever you do, you must consider a long-term future. After 14th of March, the Saturn is transiting in your Pisces, in your own sign. Due to that, sometimes the energy level can be sky high. Sometimes you will be very aggressive in your approach. You will be overexcited. You have to be very careful about your relationship with your loved one, your nearest and dearest. You have to be extremely cautious and very careful about your choices, your decisions you're making. Task of the month for Pisces, which you should be doing it. Donate wholemeal atta, chana dal to langar in the temple. The day can be any. Try to keep 6 solid silver balls in your pocket. Try to wear a gold square piece and a gold chain around your neck. Another task, may I say that you do it, take 9 kilogram basmati rice, float in the fastest flowing river. Another task, take 900 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. So these are your tasks. Precaution wise, you must seek a proper technical advice whenever you come across any problem, legal problem, professional problem, financial issue or health issue, please. Chant of the month for Pisces for month of March. Eng Harim Sharim Kalim Chamundai Vichay. 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 More you do it, more you achieve power. Thank you for watching my monthly horoscope. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do give it a like. To get the latest and advanced horoscope based on your moon sign, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Prakash Astrologer.